What's up, guys? Today is the 20th, and this is for the record. I'm here to meet with John Chief Deputy Griego. Now, what this letter and the meeting is about NCAP Cop Watch, James Freeman, and myself are locked out from a city council meeting. So I write this letter to give John Griegos, the chief deputy, a little notice that he's going to be accountable for what happens at the next meeting. I write a letter very similar to the city council president too. Very similar to this letter.
How you doing, sir?
Good to see you.
Likewise.
Good to see you. I'm glad you can make it. How you doing this day?
Good. Beautiful
Good.
day.
How was your day?
Are we gonna videotape this whole thing?
Oh, yes, sir. Absolutely, sir.
We're going to be less than productive then.
It should be productive. I wanted to keep this transparent. You know, that's what this meeting is about transparency, you know, with us, with the people and the police, and with transparency with our government, our council.
So what do you want to know?
I want to know basically what you're going to do tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to come in for the meeting, and I'm going to do two things. Either record from where they tell me.
How are you doing, buddy?
I'm going to be recording right there from where they say. I don't have a tripod with me, so I'm going to stand right there where they tell me. Which is, what the rule says is, if you want to record, you can record left on the landing area, right. Left of the dais is what it says. Right? So that's what I'm going to do. I don't have my tripod, so I'm going to stand there and record from there.
Do they have any rules about tripods?
No, they don't.
Okay.
That's the only rule, is that if you like to record,
you have to do it from there.
From the landing area on the left side of the dais.
Okay.
Is the only rule they have.
Okay.
And last time when I was there, I was sitting down peacefully, quiet, and recording from my seat. Not doing anything, not making a disturbance or anything, but recording from my seat.
Okay. So
and then they got upset because we're not recording from that specific spot.
Yeah, I got all that. But what was the second thing you said?
The second thing?
Yeah, you said you were going to do one of two things.
Things. Either record from there or just record from my seat peacefully, just sitting down there and recording. I'm not trying to cause any trouble in there.
We won't have any issues then.
We won't have any, because the last time is the same thing would happen last time.
There was a little bit of a disturbance the last time.
Only because they didn't want us to record from where I was just telling you right now is the only reason.
Right.
And that shouldn't have been an issue, but he was trying to enforce his authority and just, we want you to record from here because that's what the rule says. And then when I started recording from there, they said, you can't record from there because you have to sit down. I said, well, what do you want me to do? Stand up or sit down? And you know what I mean? And Patrick Davis was the one who's just making a big deal out of it, turning a little molehill into a mountain, and you know, possibly getting me trespassed, arrested, thrown in jail because of a small thing like that. You know what I mean?
I don't see that happening. So I mean, unless there's like a disturbance or a fight, or you know what I mean?
Yes, and that's all I want to clarify is because I'm going to come in tomorrow and do the same thing that I did the last time, which is what you guys ran me out.
I didn't run you out. Security ran you out.
Who?
Security ran you out.
No, not security. You and security. No. Yes. If I stayed there, if I would have stood there in my seat or standing there, no, I wasn't even sitting. When you came and got me, I was standing right there in that one place where we were supposed to. And you were telling me to leave.
I didn't tell you to leave. I told you let's go talk outside.
And then when we step outside, you lock the door on us. I'm sure you would say that you didn't lock the door on us, that the city security locked the door on us.
mean, that's
and
neither
then
here
yeah,
nor there. You want to know what's
But,
going to
yeah.
happen tomorrow.
and yeah,
And as long as there's no issues, no no disturbances, no fights with security. I
okay.
don't see
Because
that being an
when I
issue.
go up, I'm gonna go up and record my public comment as well, and I'm gonna be recording from, like I said, either from my seat or from there, because I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? There's they don't want me standing up right there and recording.
But you can stand up on that left side, though, right?
No, they didn't want me standing up there. They wanted me to sit down. That was when I had a tripod.
I don't think the tripod was the issue.
That was the issue. That was the
Was
main
it?
issue, yes.
Okay.
Because they were asking me and that other guy that was recording. He was doing the same thing. He had his tripod there and he was recording from there. They made him sit down. He sat down and I was already sitting down. They made me stand up, get out, go outside.
Yeah, so
And then I came back in again.
long story short, as long as there's no disturbances, the police aren't getting involved.
Okay,
You know
that
what I
that
mean?
sounds, yeah.
I mean, unless there's a fight or... you know
That's
what I mean?
exactly, yeah. It should, just,
But we talked about this the other night too, though, is you have the same rights as everybody else.
yes. Everybody has the same rights as me.
Exactly. Nobody has more.
Yes,
and
exactly.
Nobody has less.
Exactly.
Right. So
That's-
and I wasn't even there in a police capacity the other night. I was there to talk on something that they were presenting.
Oh, okay.
So the whole issue of the disturbance and all that other stuff, that norm or the rules of the city council don't apply to us. Or don't let me rephrase that.
No, you're right. They don't,
They don't come into play when it comes to the police. You know what I
because
mean?
their policy, they only go for the council and
Until it becomes like
a crime.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You got it.
Then they call you and say, hey,
Right.
we got a disturbance, somebody who's not letting us continue the meeting.
Right.
Yeah, and that's all I want to know. And not only that, but a lot of officers don't seem to know the difference between trespassing on public property and trespassing on private property. They think that the city, all public property, if someone tells you to leave, you got to leave if you're not committing crime. Because they like to think, recording it is uncomfortable for people. Yeah, exactly, right? There's cameras everywhere, right? But when somebody like me, a journalist, who wants to go record anything of public interest in a public accessible area, people get concerned or worried or nervous or upset that they're being recorded when they're already being recorded out somewhere else. But they call you guys to have us trespass from a public building.
No, see, we don't do that.
I was trespassed from the state building here, and I was just in the lobby.
Building?
No.
Did they call the state police or what?
Yeah. No. They called you guys.
What state building was it?
The unemployment office right over here, right here on Broadway.
I'll look that up.
The T-Wood building.
Yeah, I know
that's
which one you're talking
that's
about.
the unemployment office there. I went in there to record, and there's no trespassing signs or any signs that said unauthorized personnel. Or anything. So I went to go walk in and just into the accessible area, and they stopped me. And then
So you know the difference between an accessible and non-accessible?
I certainly do.
Okay.
Accessible. There should be. If it's accessible, there's no signs. If it's not accessible or a secure area, there should be a sign or a locked door.
Right.
Or a closed door, so some kind of gate, stanchions or something of that sort to block you from entering that
So
area.
that's what I was getting at. You didn't walk into some place that was like the director's office.
No, of course not.
Okay, well, you never know.
No, this is what I do as an interest and to keep our government transparent, and check to see if they are abiding by security, making sure that nobody like me is going into unauthorized areas. And but anyway, they called the police, and it was Sergeant Goodman who made me leave the building. And she told her supervisor, and the supervisor said, yeah, make him leave. And I was just inside the lobby. And they made me leave from a lobby. You know what I mean? That's, an unlawful trespass, If I would have stood there, I'm sure they would have arrested me. But I'm not going to stay there and test their ignorance.
No, I got you.
But I appreciate you coming and talking to me. That's more than most would do. And I can't wait till tomorrow when he, let's see, I hope Patrick doesn't have a problem with me recording any, because they're going to be calling you. Or security is going to be calling you because I'm not going to leave from the meeting like they made me already leave twice. So I appreciate it.
Don't get arrested, dude. That's not,
I'm not
You know what I'm
intending to
saying?
get
Okay.
arrested.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. That's not the place to fight that battle. Do you know what I mean? Because
That's the place where I go to redress my grievances.
No. By getting arrested. Do you know what I'm saying? Even
No,
if it's wrong,
I don't know
okay,
what you're
you
saying.
kind of indicated it in one of your emails. Even if you're in 100% right and you get arrested, you know what I mean? That's not the best way to handle your grievance. You know what I mean?
That's not the best way for the police to handle their grievance
it's
against
a bad
me.
situation for everybody. That's
No
what
one-
I'm saying. Like, in other words, what I'm trying to say is, don't punch somebody in the face. Don't.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna break the law,
Okay.
sir. I'm not
That's
gonna
all
do.
I'm saying.
I'm not gonna violate anybody
Okay.
else's right. But you know that's.
Right.
Like, what am I gonna? I'm recording it. You know what I mean? What am I gonna do? I'm not trying to violate the law. I'm not doing anything that's intended maliciously. All I'm doing is just recording my government, the meetings. I want to be able to say something, redress my grievances about, you know, what I was just telling you about the
Right.
trespassing, because the cops are trespassing. Not only that, but they're violating the Fourth Amendment. A lot of your officers are violating the Fourth Amendment by not using their investigative skills. Because I've had a lot of officers grab me before they even knew what was going on, or they did an investigation, thinking I'm drinking alcohol.
How are you doing?
Good, and you?
Good.
And I don't know if you. It's hard for me to understand how an officer can just grab you before he makes sure he knows that he's, you know, trying to arrest you for
Didn't
a
say
crime.
like, what are you drinking? Didn't say just put hands on you.
What are you drinking? And then I enforce my Fourth Amendment or my Fifth Amendment to not answer any questions, right? And to keep myself private, right? It's not good enough. He wants an answer. And my answer wasn't good enough for him. You know, it's none of your business what I have. He said he needed to know because he was under the impression that I was drinking, but with no suspicion other than a bottle, a brown bottle in a bag. And that's just not one officer. Not one. All your officers are doing this.
Not all of them. Can't say all of them. But let me look at it. Let me pull up the information, and I'll put something out.
Yeah, I'll give you a notice. Let them know, hey guys, you know, make sure before you know, you gotta at least smell alcohol, or, you know, if he's stumbling or kind of, you know, slurring, or the smell, you know what I mean? But no, nothing, just a visual, an impression, a hunch, basically a suspicion, which isn't good enough for detaining somebody and arresting them. But if you can put out the note out there, because I'm going to be testing him, and if he keeps on happening, I'm going to have to take legal actions against the city for appreciate it, just so I can show the viewers that you are doing your part in closing the gap and solving the problems and coming up with solutions here for the people and us to bridge the gap. I appreciate it very much, Chief. I'll let you get back to your business or whatever you have to do.
Likewise.
All right, appreciate it, man. And like I said, I'm going to be checking out the cops. You get them low, and I'll find out if they're all like, hey, what are you doing? What do you got there?
And you got my email, so
Okay, yeah.
let me know.
Thank you very much.
Alright,
Appreciate it.
thank
Good
you.
talk.
Take care.
And that was for the record, guys. That was for the record. Tomorrow for the meeting, they should respect my right. Respect my right to record and redress my grievances. Let's see what happens at the meeting. And that was for the record, guys. This was a meeting that NCAP Cop Watch, James Freeman, and myself were locked out of when we walked out of the chambers. As you can see, there's people photographing. We got one person coming up right here who takes a photograph right there. And there's NCAP Cop Watch right there in the corner sitting, filming as well. And there you go. Not not taking photos from the designated area. Go to James Freeman's channel, and under his live videos, you'll see the title, Albuquerque Mayor says no to recording public meetings. And you'll see where we were locked out of there, how I try to get back into the meeting. If you haven't seen it, it's something you definitely gotta watch. It's around about the 12-minute mark. Right here, the city council president realizes that James Freeman is in the back, standing with his camera. And so what he's going to try to do is remind him that there is a designated area for everybody to record from, even after you've seen everybody else at their seats recording.
Here, but we'll ask you if you don't mind, go ahead and have a seat. We have to keep our aisles open for staff and for our car egress. And a reminder that if you'd like to film the meetings, we're welcome you to do that. We have a designated film area here, special seats just for that. So I'll ask the gentleman with the camera if they'd like to do that. You'll have to join us down here in the area, front row on the left side. It's a requirement. You're not allowed to stand there. You're not allowed to do that. So we'll ask you to either take a seat or take a seat with your camera on the front.
No. So with the help of NCAP Cop Watch, James Freeman, a lot of other photographers in there, video photographers, made a little bit of a change, and you'll be able to see that in the at the next meeting here that I'm going to show you. What's up, guys? Today is Wednesday the 21st. And this is for the record. Going down to the city council meeting. And they thrown me out the last 2 times. This is a follow-up. Hello. Hello, hello. Here we are, guys. Oh, here we go. There he is. Pat Davis in the flesh. Not sure what he just told him. Told him about me here.
What's up, man?
Not much. How you doing?
Good.
Good.
They're going to go to you 2 officers that are out there. Okay, I'll give them some. Okay. Sounds good. I guess. Thank you, sir.
I told Debbie I would on those things. But I have
Working on it.
He's saying hold the doors.
I think I saw him.
Name and badge number?
Officer Rodriguez, badge number 6526.
All right. This guy who's trying to violate people's rights. He's already violating my rights. Let's see.
No, it's okay. I'll let sir.
Apologies, sir. Excuse me.
What's all the hush hush about, man? The city council president needs the bodyguard. And I will always love you. I will always love you. You can see how the way they are. They're already making their plans, how the way they're already conspiring. I hope somebody's going to honor their oath today. Rodriguez.
Thanks, sir. Hey, while we're here, and you can film this, so you know what the rules are tonight. There's seats available in the front if you want to film, folks, but you have to be seated, and you can do that from the front row right here, okay? So if you have to film,
I can only sit in the front seat, is what you're saying?
if you would like to film, you can sit in the film seats that are on the front row tonight. Otherwise, you'll be disruptive, and you'll have to be asked to be removed.
What's going to be disruptive?
You
What's
understand the
disruptive to
rules.
you?
You've understood the rules.
You're being
We've been down
selective
this.
about your disruptiveness?
We've explained the rules, and we're glad
Yeah,
you're here.
yeah, I'm here. I'll sit where I want to sit. I'll record from where I want to record.
We've reserved those seats for you to film right here tonight. So
Oh, did you? Oh, all right, all right. They reserve these seats for filming. Oh, look, check it out. They did reserve them for filming. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know if I like it or not. It's still limiting us where we can film from. How you doing? Good, good.
You're right, Donnie. I'm a slut.
Freedom
Is that
of
a beer,
press.
dude?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, okay, come this
that's
way.
a Fourth Amendment
Follow
right.
me.
Slut.
I can record anything in public of anything of public interest. This is a public defender's office. This is
Do you have a
public.
case here? Do you have a case?
I don't have a. I need to have a case. I'm checking out everything here.
Park out here.
Let's go.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going a lot better today, huh?
Good. Well, I hope you have a good
Looks
time.
like they made a little, made some exceptions, huh?
Well, no, we created space for you. We got reserved seats.
Right.
So there you
Why?
go. Huh?
Why?
To make sure that it's open for you guys to come in.
Oh, thank you. I don't know why you guys didn't realize that the last time. Go to James Freeman's channel. Look up that video I told you. Albuquerque mayor says no to recording in public meeting. You got to check out that video. Go to the 12-minute mark and see from there. Tell him For the Record sent you. Go to NCAP Cop Watch. See his video where I'm speaking at this meeting and I give him a piece of my mind. The title of it is Albuquerque Citizen Tells City Council What Free Speech Is. Go check it out. Tell NCAP Cop Watch that For the Record sent you. Huh?
Well, you don't have your tripod with you tonight, too, so that makes things better.
It does. Yes, it does make it better. I did that on purpose.
Okay. All righty. Well, enjoy the meeting tonight.
I am. You guys learn to respect people's rights. And that was For the Record, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All that good stuff, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you.